Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Startup Company. And today we have a lot of changes happening. This is going to be a big video. Probably going to be long. I don't know yet, but probably. There's a lot I want to do. So I'll tell you about it in a second. But first, let's meet the new members of the team. Let's get that out of the way right now. Now, again, this is done the RNG, right? I'm not choosing them handpicked. This is just like I'm gonna fill this spot, roll the dice. I want to fill this spot, roll the dice, right? And there's a little bit of bias towards people who have commented in the past. Now, I want to reiterate this. There's a lot of people who are not following directions. I can't hire people who don't follow directions. So you want to comment on the video where I need help, right? So if I say, hey, I got some spots to fill, and we're gonna have more spots to fill in the future. Don't worry, we're gonna have plenty of spots to fill. If I say I need help, I need more employees, that's the video you comment and be like, I want to be this, right? All right. If I don't have any spaces to fill and you're just like, put me in, there's nothing I can do with that. I can't do anything with that, right? Got to make it fair. And admittedly, this pick maybe not so fair because I'm recording this about 4 hours after I posted the video for this. So like, it's not that's fair this time. Don't worry. There's plenty of opportunities. Just keep letting me know. Again, there's more bias to people who have applied more than once, right? So here we go. Here's our new people. Craig Evans, you're here as the sales manager for these guys. You're overseeing Jack Vandergrift, Brian D, welcome in. Travis Magara, welcome in. And then we also have, I asked you how to pronounce this in a comment, but I'm recording this before you've replied. So I hope I don't get this wrong. Is it Reichel? Hopefully it's Reichel. But if it's not, let me know. Correct me. Tell me how to say your name. Reichel, you're in. It could actually be Rachel. It could be Rachel. Ooh, hey, it could be that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the new people. That's in. That's the two managers. And we had 1, 2, 3. Was it just 3 salespeople? I think is what it is. Yeah. All right. Everyone else is in. So here's what we want to do. Today is a big day because today we got paid a boatload of cash because today is the day where those massive contracts come back in. Day 258, we just got some massive money from this, right? Over $2 million. We got 5.1 in the bank. We have no loans outstanding, but we have some venture capital to deal with. I read some comments earlier about all the different ways I could get rid of Johnson Invest, and you guys had some pretty good comments, but the thing is, the more you grow in this game, the more your company's worth, right? So people who own percentages of your company, you now have to pay them more money to get rid of them, right? So by stunting my growth a little bit and just hoarding a little bit of cash, I think it pays me more in the long run, right? Because I don't have to pay people. So in this example, I got rid of Johnson, and I haven't actually seen your comments for this video I'm referring to. The previous video in this series has not posted as of me recording this one. But I imagine there's going to be some comments related to me no longer getting this if I get rid of Johnson Invest. I no longer get the milestones, right? The thing is, though, Johnson Invest most likely would have wanted $4, maybe even $5 million more dollars had I done that. Because I would be bringing over all of the users from, I can never see it right here. I'd be bringing over all the users from Movie Times. They have just under 800,000 users. I'd be bringing over all of that. And their evaluation is this much. So if I bring this company in, that raises my evaluation, right? And therefore raises Johnson Invest's valuation by 40% of this number. Okay? So unless 40% of this number is lower than $1 million, and it's not, by the way, do math, I actually save a lot more money by getting rid of them before doing that milestone. So that milestone makes no sense to me. The fact that they only pay you $1 million, it makes no sense to me. You put a ton of money into this company, and you bring this company in, you get a boatload of users, a boatload of cash, it's great. But the paying Johnson Invest part, there's no reason why I should do that. So I got rid of them before getting into this company, right? Now, if I want to, because I have the funds, I could go ahead and fully purchase Movie Times if I want to. But here's the thing. We still have venture capital. I had to use venture capital to get to this point. So let's get rid of some of these guys. This is what I'm trying to go for here, right? Let's get rid of some of these guys. So what I want to do, I have 5.1 million. We can probably shave off. I could probably get a little bit of extra cash and get rid of these guys, right? I want to get rid of one of the big ones. Let's go ahead and start the clock. I want to get rid of one of the big guys. Now, we can do that in a couple of different ways. One way I think is probably a good idea, since I'm not really in a super big hurry to take out one of my competitors at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my profits from indie shows. I think they're probably pretty good, but I think I'm going to take my profits now. So I'll take my profits there. Then, we can pay off one of them for now. Let's go back to venture capital. Let's get rid of Young Money Invest. All right. So now we own 83% of our company. We only have to deal with these 3 venture capitalists right here. Not a big deal. Let me go back to competitors, come down to Movie Times. Now, how much do I need? I have 610,000. How much do I need to get rid of, let's say, Band's partners? Let's say Geld Group. They own more percent. If I want to get rid of Geld Group, right, I need another $5 million. Well, we've made some pretty sizable amounts of money in Movie Times right now. We've done well, right, making money here. I'm going to let this go for one more day just to see how this ticks up, and then I'm going to sell the rest of these shares. Or at least enough, sell enough to where I can buy out my investors, right? My primary goal right now is buying out my investors. I want to buy them out so they're not part of this company. So as I grow, I don't have to do anything else. And see, these guys, I just bought them out, and they're already offering me $5 million more for 8%. And they want in, but I don't want them here, right? I don't want them here. So now we have 925,000. It's Sunday. Does the stock market refresh on Sundays here in this game? It does. So it went up a little bit. Now it's up to 224. It's starting to plateau a little bit. Now's my time to sell. So I'm going to sell all of my shares of Movie Times. $5.8 million. Now I've got $6.7 million. I don't need to take over a competitor, right? That's not a necessity. Let's come over here. I can get rid of these 2 right now. I have enough to get rid of both of them. Oh, very close. Or I can get rid of one big one. I think dollar for dollar, these guys are worth more. So I think I'm going to get rid of Geld Group here. All right. Like dollar per percentage. So now I own 91% of my company. I only have to deal with these 2 investors. And I've got some offers here. This is 9% total, right? And this value is going to grow as we go. But 9% is what this is worth. So I can take one of these 8% offers to get rid of this 9%. So let's bring Geld Group back into it. And now we can take this money and pay off these other investors. And now we're left with just $7,000. $7,000. But we own 92% of our company. And we have only one investor, right? One guy to deal with. That feels good to me. Now we may need to take a loan here because I didn't know it was going to be that close. But we are making money per day. Lots of money per day. But I may need to take a loan because of how close our bank balance is. So let's see. Not even close. Nope. 435,000. Good. So, right, we're back to, we need 5.8 million. But we have really no real way of getting the 5.8 million at this point because I don't have anything else to sell. But that's monstrous, okay? We're going to own 100% of our company, and then we're going to ramp up, right? In fact, I think actually what we could do is go for our marketing campaigns and just pause these. Now you might be saying, I had some comments earlier, why not just, put a whole bunch of money into marketing, right? The reason behind that is because the more I grow, the more I have to pay them. If I can hoard money and get rid of them and then ramp up growth, I get rid of all that shenanigans and I save a ton of money in the process over time. I was kind of hoping we'd have a little bit more money than this on hand for this, but we'll make do. We'll make do. All right, I'm gonna let this run a few days. And we have awaiting instructions here. Travis is awaiting instructions. I want you to train, but you do have some impressions. Let me see, do we have a text ad slot available. 13.5 million. Rookie's got not the greatest. This one's okay. Ching is okay. And it's 13 million, so it's perfect actually for her. Let's grab her and get Ching. This is actually a really great contract for you. We'll go with 5 days here. It'll give us some more money. Bump this up to like here, I guess. Let's start at 5.4. See where they want to go from there. 3.9. $4. Basically, the trick is to get them red-faced. And then say yes to whatever that red-faced offer is. Pretty much. Or 6. So 300 grand for that contract. Nice. And this starts tomorrow, and we're fully booked for the day. We're overselling a little bit, but altering this isn't worth it because I would lose time anyway. There'd be like an hour I wouldn't be able to do it. Now these ads, we are overserving a bit. And we've got another slot here available for banner ads for 6.5 million. I can probably get a little bit more out of that. So let's see. This is from 3 to 10. This one's being oversold. 123. We need to get to 6.8. So if I bump this up, we still fulfill it, and we open up another hour for this slot. So this is 7.8 now. 16 to 0, I can't do much with that unless I slide other things around. Which I could do. We can go 17 to 0 here. Actually, we might be able to pull out. I don't think so because it's getting close into prime time, but it works. Hot damn, it works. Got them to 1,800. So then I can shift this up to 18. And then shift this forward. Okay, we have to keep it here. Otherwise, we won't make the quota. But now, can we go down one more here? 1.6. We can't, no. All right, so that means that this slot can now go all the way to here. We have a 10.5 million, basically, impression slot that we can use for banner ads. Let's see who's got a contract for that. Jack's got not a lot. That's great. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's a lot of impressions. Let's go. Travis has 36 million. No thanks. We might be able to fit you in with somebody else though. Brian's got a 6.4, which is pretty good. It's a much better video ad slot though. It's really kind of good at anywhere it goes, but this one is the same number of impressions, so we'll keep the one at the highest CPM. Anybody else have a contract? I think it's just you two. If I do 4.5, then I can do your 6.4, and that's gonna work. So I'm gonna fill this in with you two. So we'll start with the one that's got the highest CPM. So that's gonna be yours, Brian. We're gonna take yours right here. Let's grab banner ads, and we want to bump this up to, let's say, 6 days. See what we can get out of this. Start at 8.6, which admittedly I think is a little bit low on the start, but we'll see. I'm actually happy with 7.10. Yeah, I probably started just a little bit too... I didn't start high enough. Here's 7.3. Maybe if I bump this up to 8.5, I wonder what that does to them. Now they're less happy with it. Same offer, just less happiness. Gotcha. Okay. They don't like my aggressive style. 7.6. Let's go to 8. 7.8. Let's go to 8. There we go. Okay. So they got 8 CPM on that. Made a little bit of money. Nice. Let's set that to auto redo for now. Let's go back over to Travis. We're going to want to negotiate this, but we want to adjust the time slot first, actually, because we're overselling this one. So we need to adjust this. Let's bring it back this way. Give this other contract, this other time slot, more room to breathe in the middle of the day. So we need to make it at 6.4. That's right there. All right, 6.4 is there, which means we can go from 10 to 1,300 on this slot. And that gets us 4 million impressions as availability, which is exactly what we need for Travis's. Ooh, it's a little bit less than we need, actually. Just a hair less. I'm gonna make sure we don't undersell it. I don't wanna get penalized for it. So we'll sell it at this. It's fine. We'll go 6 days again. Keep it the same time as the other one. Start this at 6. Bring this down a bit. Not happy with 3.8. No way they'll be happy with 5. Then we'll go down to, like, say 4.8. 4.1. Yeah, they're gonna leave the table if I go any higher. They'll take 4.4. Good. They'll take 4.4. We'll go ahead and set that to auto renew for now. So we filled those we filled those slots. Jack doesn't have anything yet. We're gonna get you one. Let's go ahead and take this away. This one's a great contract for video. So if we can get you in video there, that would be awesome. All right, another comments. I had more comments that mentioned, and you know who you are. I'm not gonna call it who it is, but mentioned my hosting, how I'm using too many resources, and if I just optimize my stuff better. Well, here's the thing. Aside from, like, right now, this day, we've been making a killing on this, so I can upgrade now. But I couldn't upgrade when you said so, right? So that's 1 pip. I'm keeping it the maximum upgrade that I can afford to do, okay? 1 pip on each. 2 pips on that one. We're doing the best we can, okay? We have a video ad slot. Pause this. And we're overselling a little bit. Can I take this to 21? Not even close. Not even a little bit. All right. So this one here, 4.1 million. I don't think I have anybody with contract that small. I mean, I might be able to find somebody, but contracts are getting, now I want them bigger, right? Like before, like this one's not bad. We could have fit this one in here, but you have a great contract already. You're at home. I sent Tommy home because he had a 25% mood. I mean, I was working him to the bone. Blue Mustaine told me. He's like, hey, this guy, Tommy, he's real, he's not happy, boss. So we fixed it. I also upgraded Blue Mustaine. He's now an expert in HR. That way he can manage everybody, all the managers now. All right, we'll go forward a little bit more. You have 1.1 million. Look at all these investment offers. Geld wants to offer me even more. 5.9. Hold on. Geld, don't you already own some of me? Geld, you already own 8%. You want to give me another? You want to give me more? I don't want that. I don't want you to own more. What do you think I am? What are you thinking? Rich Kids. We could get $1.8 million from Rich Kids. It's not bad. I don't want to juggle investors. I want to get rid of all of them. Employees are all working on things, hard at work. I should probably keep an eye on indie shows and wait, where's my failed investment? It's still going down. There's no way to tell. There's no way to tell. What's gonna happen? I don't know. So one thing I want to do is I wanted to start a new product. An entirely new product. But in order to do that, there's a couple of things I need. The first thing I need is I need a little bit of capital, which I've just lost because of that. Second thing I'd like to do, though, is I'd like to get live streaming introduced to my existing product. So let me go to research. We have 2,000 RP. And let me go and find our expert developer kits. Right, we have 2,000 RP, was waiting for this. We can do a lot of expert stuff here. Now, I said I was going to wait for beta 22. I said I was going to wait for beta 22. We probably just do the intermediate stuff anyway. Intermediate dev kit stuff. The thing is, this stuff here, right, you have to have a purpose for it. Like, what's the reason why I need these components? Semantic component, video component, and SMTP component, right? What features do I want that requires those components? Features, here we go. Well, I can't tell. I can't tell until I add it. So I have to take a feature away before I know what it takes to... I basically have to install a feature before I know. So that was one of the reasons why I also wanted to maybe consider upgrading our framework now. Now, the license cost would be $780,000. We're going to skip over Nitrosoft. I have no interest in Nitrosoft. License costs a bit more. It's also a bit higher price per user, but it's a little bit more efficient, has the same number of features, but the max feature level goes up to 3,500. So we wouldn't have to necessarily jump down to Qt 4, but I like being in Qt framework. I like this. And I can get it right now if I want to, and still have money left over. We can also introduce more features here too. So I'm kind of tempted to do that. The other thing I'm tempted to do is to get the large racks. I don't know actually which one I want. Now that I look at it, I don't know. I knew before I hit record, I knew. And then now that I'm looking at it again, I don't know. I also want my executive desk. I would really like to have my executive desk. I deserve an executive desk. I don't really think there's a need for a recruiter. Not yet, but anyway, I wanted to make a new product. So my company is Pryor Media. My product is Fedora Flix. That's my website. Fedora Flix right now is an ad-based driven video platform. People can come in and get their entertainment taken care of, okay? And we're doing really well. Registered users is starting to kind of plateau a bit because I've halted marketing, but we're doing pretty well. I would like to create a new product, and I want it to be a place. So here's my vision, right? We have a lot of these different video creators. Take it, people like me, right? All these independent creators, bigger studios, smaller creators, they're all putting videos on our platform, and they're loving it here. They're making a little bit of money. Advertising is pretty good. It's not that annoying, right? We're this upstart, market disrupting force is what we are. But these people that are putting stuff on our platform, right? They're gonna need a place where they can have even more opportunity. Also, our sharing function is 124. Give me a second. There we go. They're gonna need a place where they can have even more opportunity to expand their horizons and sell merchandise. I want to open a merch store, a place where our users can get great rates and great returns, commissions, whatever you want to call it, on products that they sell through our video platform, right? So if you sell it through us, instead of going through Teespring, you go through us instead. And as long as you're selling it through our platform, you get a discount, right? I like that. I think that's something that can be done. We need database and cache. I think we could just probably duplicate this one at least. And then there's one that has higher in database and cache, so at least I think there is. This one's really hot on database. I thought there was one that was a little bit, yeah, this one here. It's a little bit heavier on database and cache. I can duplicate this one. Now we're basically leveled out. And our hosting room is a little bit crowded. Now I could stop spacing them out, right? I could pop them next to each other into rows, and I probably will end up doing that, but I also want to see what the temperatures are like in these little racks. And then, of course, like people have been saying, we can upgrade these racks to the next level up with research. Probably will do that, actually. Seems like a good way to spend my research now that I think about it. Let's do it. Let's get this. So we can upgrade these racks now. And then there's all these little ones here. I can get rid of these little guys and bring in the bigger ones. It's probably something I should be doing. I should be looking into. But see, like this rack here, it's kind of outfitted pretty well. If I upgrade this to the bigger rack, now it's got a frickin' scroll bar. Hobguard. Wow, look at that thing. That's pretty intimidating. Let's get a couple of bigger racks. Now we can go crazy. Now we can go crazy, guys. 42 spaces instead of the 20. So if we need stuff, if we need stuff, this is it. If I want to add another web server. Wait, do we have better servers now? No, just these. That's fine. Let's add another web server and one more database server. Bring these down. Actually, I want to bring these up. Bring this up here. Let's bring you down. Pop another cooler in here. All right. Let's cool these suckers down. Configure this. Jack up the clocks. Configure this. Jack up the clock. There we go. That should hold us for a little bit. Temperature in here is at 82 degrees Fahrenheit. We might want to consider getting another hosting building. Yeah. I'm not acquiring a competitor anymore, at least not right now. I do plan to do that, but I want to get rid of the investor first. So this is the last investor. We have 92% of our company. And these guys want 6 million now, right? So I already have to pay these guys, like what, 300,000 more than I was gonna have to pay them before? So like there's a lot of money there. Now I could maybe split this investor like we did with Johnson. I could split this investor. So this one wants 8%, or this one has 8%. If I go back to these two guys, this will be 9%, so maybe that's not the best. Young Money Invest is gonna give us this much for 8%. That's not great at all, actually. Decline. I could maybe do this 3% here. Bump me up in money just a little bit more. This bump here means more, though. This bump is much better. This will bump me up over 5 million, and I can almost pay them back. I think I'll take this, and then I can pay these guys off, and then I'll only have to pay off 6%, right? So, like, slowly wean them down. Keep taking investment offers that are like favorable to me getting out of like debt to these guys entirely. Maybe I'll look at that later on. Jack, I really want to use. Look at this monster. Vlog stop. Look at this monster contract. I don't know what I want to do with Jack. You know, your leads are actually quite good. I need this one just in case there's a slot available for 10 million. But video ads, we have 4.5. We might want to let these expire. This one wants 17 million. But we're getting 11 CPM. It's too good. It's just too good. We actually might want to keep an eye on this one. Movie Times might pay us for advertising. There's just too many options. I don't know what I want to do with your contract. I think for the time being, it's really, really cheap. Just to get something on the books, I think I'm gonna grab the tube here. And like we're gonna get really shitty CPM for this, but I'm gonna bring you down just so I can use this one up. Yeah, we're getting really shitty CPM. But I want to use up this lead and replace it and get some money anyway. So I think we'll negotiate this up a little bit, but I mean, again, the CPM in this is going to be absolutely garbage. 3-1. Let's try 3-6. See if we can get 3-6 out of him. Okay, 3-5. No, we're going to get 3-5. I want 3-5. So their satisfaction with this goes down each time I do this. Every time I return with the same exact number, their satisfaction in the negotiation drops 1%. Okay, fine. 3-4. So we'll get 3-4 out of that. At least it's something. We can replace this lead with something else. I'm really interested to see what the changes to the game are going to be. That's the big thing. What are the changes going to be like? I know I said this was going to be a big day for us, but it actually turned out not to be that big of a day. So, whoops. I mean, I thought I was going to have more money after that than $7,000. So, I had something I really wanted to do. And now I can't do that thing I really wanted to do. We need lots of storage modules. Maybe we should look at raising our production limits a bit. I think we should. Let's go 100 here. I want you guys to keep these in stock. We have 79 authentication modules. Why? Turn your speed up actually here. I don't need you faster. If I make you better, then you'll get offers. I don't want you to get offers. I mean, I want the best for you, but I don't want you to get paid more. You know what I mean. I don't want you to get paid more by me. So anyway, that's what I want to do. That's my next product. Is I want to make a shop, like a shopping, right? And there's a lot of competitors in this space, but I think it will even let me make another streaming service too. If we give our people a place where they can sell their merchandise at less commission than the competitor, then I think they'll want to use our store. And we're going to call it Fedora Merch, guys. It's a new shopping platform. Fedora Merch. Now, Fedora Merch is our second product. It's got no registered users, right? We're only losing $40 a day. Just with its existence, right? So nobody's online. So adding features. We're gonna want a landing page, of course. We're gonna want item listing, not researched. Oh, there's more stuff to research. I was hoping there was. I was really hoping there was. Because I had researched everything and I was kind of like, what do we need anything else for? Item listings. Yes, allow your users to view and create listings for items for sale. Obviously. Image uploads. Allow your users to upload their own images. Yes. So that's probably what we want. Oh, the payment system is there too. So I need to upgrade the framework. I need to upgrade the framework for this site right away because I need more features. We're gonna do this in a big way. You need to upgrade all the features to max level before you can upgrade the framework. Got it. So let's give them item listings. And we want to do image upload. So these are the three features. Now we can go ahead and upgrade these in small increments. See, it doesn't cost very much. So I can pump this up to like, say, 10. That's the max level reached. Item listing here. Bump this up to 10. Max level reached. Image upload. Can't bump it up to 10, but it's a start, right? It's a start. I want a merch store. Fedora Merch. We have one person checking it out. Hey, what's this? What's this Fedora Merch that I keep reading so much about? Let me tell you about it, okay? But we want to upgrade the framework so that we can get ads on this site too, right? The site needs to make its own money. Fedora merch needs to make money. And then some of our salespeople who aren't doing anything with Fedora Flicks, they can sell ads over there, right? We're expanding how many ads we can do at one time. I can take the text ads feature that Jack is getting attracted to. Look at this. This is insane, Jack. 25 million impressions. That's a bit much. It's a bit much, okay? We could actually use that as soon as this is done. But right now we need 14 million impressions. What do you got that's 14? I got a 16. I don't want to spend this on text ads though. It's a great text ad slot, but I don't want to spend it on text ads. Marketing, venture, hosting, we can do advertising on the sales site. You know what? Maybe we will bump up marketing a little bit. Because I'm thinking we can bump up marketing for our store. I really want to unlock this. Because I have ideas. I can't implement them because of feature limitations. I wish I knew what this was for. Like, I want to see what types of things are requiring these items before I invest in them. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Fedora merch. All right. The merch store is now level 10, so I can upgrade this. I want more features. Right here. 6. Hey, it's 300,000 for the license. That's fine. All right. So our new Fedora merch store, right, is starting. It's gonna get a really hot start, right? Really hot start. I want sharing functions, and I want banner ads, and I want text ads. So we have a lot of advertising space we can sell now. 61% effect, happiness. Sharing functionality can go up here. And I may be saying, Charlie, why don't you, like, you're not upgrading, you know, Fedora Flicks anymore. Thing is, Fedora Flicks is profitable, and it's working really well. And if we can get 2 stores going at the same time and sell ads to 2 places at the same time, that's fantastic. So I need somebody working at Fedora merch as well, okay? People are like, why is this guy destroying himself right now? Why is he doing this? Why is he creating a new product? Because I want to. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this guy, Mr. Hotshot. Blue Mustaine. He's getting offered a salary raise. He wants an $11,000 bonus. $11,000 bonus for this tool. Oh my God. He's gonna get paid so much money. He wants free beverages. I'll accept. He wants free beverages, guys. All right, fine. Let's give these guys free beverages. I'm not even entirely sure where that function is. Where's that feature at? I forget where that is. Is it employees? No. Company profile, benefits, there it is. Free beverages, there you go. You got free beverages, you're welcome. Full retirement plan, okay. Start the time machine. Now we got a huge payday, right? Because our big ads, they paid off. That's this transaction here. We got tons of money. Actually, now that I mentioned money, now that we're mentioning money, I actually don't like ads for this. People need to actually be able to buy it, right? So let's take the ads away for now. Turn on this function, turn on this function. Take the ads away for now, but we want to put in a payment system, right? That's important. They have to be able to pay, right? So yeah. Now the payment system requires an email module and a payment gateway module. These are expert things. One of these is an intermediate thing. One of these is an expert thing. So payment system is one of those things that I'm gonna need. subscriptions. I don't know about that. We could put video functionality in. We're very good with video. Right, they can put videos of their products. Videos of their products, I like it. And we already have the infrastructure in place to enhance video. We'll put some investment into this. I know it's not running yet, and that's fine. We're just kind of building up the buzz, okay? We're just building up the buzz with our whopping 1 user, which is probably us as we're checking out the site. Because we're not doing any marketing for it. At least not yet. It's okay. All right, we have how much money? 4.7 million. Movie times, how's your stock? It's going up a little bit more, actually. What I'd like to do, is it possible to buy these guys out? If I take the rich kids investment, it gives me $2 million. I can buy them out. Yep, let's take rich kids. The 6.6. I'll buy these out. Now we're down to $367,000 in the bank, but we only owe 3% of our company. I think it's a good time to get a little bit of growth involved. I was doing radio podcasts, banner ads, and video ads. I don't want to go into debt here. That's the thing. I don't want to have to take a loan yet. We had another investment. Geld wants back in. They're like, hey, man, how about we give you this much money for 8%? I just gave you 62. I just gave you 6.2 for 8%. Now you're offering me 5.4. It makes no sense. Goodbye. Deleted. All right, deleted. Didn't even just close the email. I deleted it. Okay. I believe the next update. I believe the next beta will let me tell my salesman about the range and ads I'm looking for, which will be pretty helpful. Yeah, we can't upgrade this. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, we have image upload is 11 now, so we'll look at that. Video functionality is what I wanted to push up. 11, yeah, everything's gonna go to 11 now. Just so they're happy with it. So 98% happiness with this, but we have no registered users because we're not actually advertising it yet. I need to get the payment system in place. That's gonna be a big deal. Is getting a payment system in place. And then maybe, we do take commissions on that, right? The payment system, right? I mean, that allows them to pay for products. So we would make money on that. We don't need ads if we're making money on that. At least I don't think so. Is the landing, here's the thing though, is the landing page really necessary? I mean, you could just like, for our video platform is what I mean, right? Is a landing page really necessary for a video platform? I mean, YouTube doesn't really have a landing page, right? They have their homepage where all of your recommendations and stuff are at. We could probably get rid of the landing page, right? I feel like we could. Here's the question though. If I delete this, do I have to put all the investment back into this function? Like, does this go back down to level 0? Because if it does, that sucks. That's a really bad thing. You should be able to put this aside and bring it back whenever you want. I'm not sure. I know I can upgrade its efficiency a little bit more. Satisfy the naysayers. I don't know. 58% happiness. Need to keep it over 50. That's the important thing. 665K. I was kind of hoping this episode would be the episode where we are 100%. So maybe I will just keep recording until we are 100% in charge of our company. Maybe that's the thing we'll do. Fedora merch has joined the competitors list. The shopping platform. There's a new player in town, boys and girls. I think having 2 companies is a great thing. Not 2 products, I mean, not 2 companies. We need to get the intermediate, and yeah, we need to do that. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's pause it really quick. Production. We'll get an intermediate dev kit. We need Well, the email module, right? What's the modules we need for this? Okay, we need payment gateway, which is expert. And we need email modules. Yep. So we need to get at least intermediate. Okay. Let's get the intermediate dev kit. And the lead dev kit too. This office is too crowded. I'm just saying. But now we can do this stuff, right? So to get the intermediate dev kit, first off, you have to be an intermediate developer, right? So you're a beginner, so you have to be upgraded. I see. Well, we will upgrade you then. Now you can do these things. So I need the email module. That's this one. Requires SMTP components. So that's the one we want to put a quota on. SMTP components, I want to have, let's say, 50 of them. Video ones will go 5, and semantic will go 5. So hopefully that means that Bubbles will start people on that, and we're gonna do the same thing over here. You don't have any intermediate people. I need to upgrade some people. Let's see, who wants to be upgraded? You're a 193, 192, 199. Congrats, you're upgraded. Joseph, 185. So let's do... Sheena's a 199 as well, upgraded. You know what? Angel, 193, upgraded. We're paying people more money, folks, but you know what? It'll probably be worth it. All right. Should be able to get more here, yep. Let's keep your quota at 50 of these. We'll go 5 and 5 on these. And then by doing that, what I'm hoping for is that we can get email modules going. So let's say we want a quota of 15 of these. If we can do that, they're doing video components here. Now, nice. Video components are getting ramped up now. Do we have the email stuff? We have 3 SMTP components. So does that mean you guys are gonna start doing email? Yes. Azari's doing email. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Get me my features. I want my store. But I still need the payment module. Payment gateway module. It's okay. We'll bank these up for a bit. Efficiency also takes them, so we'll just bank these up for a bit. But we're gonna need a bigger dev team. And you know what? I think that is gonna be... That's our next project. We need more people. We need even more people. I don't know how many we're gonna need yet. I'm not gonna, this is not a video for hiring. The next one probably will be though. Depends on how much money we get. Because I don't wanna take my big push to grow until we're ready. What does it cost for, so 1,000 RP for this, but I need to get this, which requires an API client module, which is located intermediate, isn't it? Yeah. So I can actually get this. We're almost there. I can get expert lead dev kit. And then the API client module is actually part of the... Wait, what does it take to make one of those? Go back. What does it take to make one of these? API client module. It takes a network component and a backend module. That's easy. Is this a lead dev kit? Oh, this is lead dev stuff. Okay, hang on. Yeah, this. Let's put this up to 15 as well, please. Production. You don't have any. You know what? We need to give you some intermediates too. So who wants to be an intermediate dev? Let's see. 195 seems good. Ceaseless Rose, you're intermediate. Aaron H, 194 seems fine. Go for it. Who else? Patty. 194 sounds good. Revelations man, 197. You are too. Okay. For now that you guys are the intermediates for now. I don't want things to get super expensive. But for now, that's what we got. You know what? I'm thinking, like, I just want to keep playing. That's not bad. Is it a bad thing that I just want to keep going? I need to make it a separate video. You know what? I'm gonna record one more video. One more video. It'll happen the next video before beta 22. I'm gonna record it right now, but I have to end it here. It's getting really long. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. The next video will probably have a lot more happening. The thing I wanted to do this video, it'll probably happen next time. Take care. I'll see ya. Bye.